Hello, Tracy here. And today, let's talk about loving ourselves better. It's important. If there's any one single relationship that's extremely important to us in our lives, it's that important relationship that we have with ourselves. So let's learn how to really, truly love ourselves better. Let's start by releasing all guilt and all shame because it's not your burden to carry around. Guess what? Don't give yourself so much credit to think that you're the only one to have ever gone through something or done something, or the first one to ever have done something or gone through something. In fact, there have been millions before you. So don't give yourself that much credit for whatever it is that you want to carry around, this shame, this guilt, this feeling of despair about yourself. Kick that motherfucker to the curb. It's an illusion. It's an illusion to create fear for yourself. Write your own story. Start back from your furthest memory and write it all the way up to today. Write your own story, whether you share it or keep it for yourself. And then after you've written your own story, reread your own story. But you're looking at it from a different point of view. You're more detached. Now you're able to see things in a different light. You're able to understand a little bit better. So write your own story. It's important because you matter. Stop internalizing someone else's feelings that they have about themselves that they try and push off on you. So realize, if you're being nice to someone and someone is being mean to you, it's not you that has the issue. It's them that has not dealt with their own dark of the night soul. Don't internalize them or their anger issues. Learn to have a little bit of empathy and compassion, but understand that's all on them. Don't try to be the fixer. We get so caught up in trying to have patience with someone and trying to fix someone, thinking that we can help someone to overcome something. But we can't. All we're doing is enabling that person. Because if someone is being mean to you and they're being disrespectful and you're trying to understand, you're trying to have patience because you have love, but yet this person does not ever get it through their thick head that they're being disrespectful, they're being ignorant, they're being mean, and they're being abusive. Stop trying to fix them. Work on fixing yourself, repairing yourself for the damage that they may have caused you, trying to use you as their human garbage can. So don't be the fixer. Let them fix themselves. Believe in a higher source, a higher power. You are not the end all, be all, is all. You were created. Understand this. Give thanks to whether you call it God, Jesus, Buddha, Spirit, Source, Allah, whoever. It doesn't make a difference. Because in the end, when we pray to the most heavenly high, we're all praying to the same one. Know that there is a higher source, a higher power that you need to recognize. Speaking of that higher source and that higher power, pray every day. Make it the first thing you do when you first wake up. Before you start thinking about what you have to do for that day, make your first conscious thought your prayer. It will change everything. And when I say everything, I mean everything. Because you're making that your priority, not the afterthought, not something to save you when you need help, but you are making that your daily priority. And just being that daily priority, that's going to draw you closer and closer, and you're going to start feeling more and more that love. If you're looking at everything with rose-colored glasses, take them off. Learn to look at reality as reality. Learn to look at people as people. We can have these people in our lives that have these titles, whether it's a public official, whether it's a community member, whether it's a teacher or someone in the education system, whether it's someone in our family, whether it's someone in our church. People have titles. But those people with titles have souls. Some have good souls. Some have weak souls. Some have strong souls. And some have evil souls. So take off those rose-colored glasses and learn to look at the person inside. Not what they have, because all of the riches in the world does not mean that that's a good person. They could have just stolen that right before you seen it. Remember who you are. Not who you want to be, not who you aspire to be, but who you really are authentically. Remember where you came from. Don't ever forget where you came from. Don't ever forget who was there helping you when you got to where you are now. It's so important for you to remember who you are and where you come from, because that helps you to remain grounded. Remaining grounded means that nothing and no one can knock you off your path, because your feet are firmly planted on the ground. Lastly, to love yourself better, if you don't already know, you're going to have to figure out your life purpose. What is it that you are here during this brief time on this earth to do, to accomplish? And whatever goal that is, I wish you much success in finding your path. Thank you so very much. And this is Tracy. I'll see you again soon.